Hello, Godly Play friends. It's Miss Mira here on a cold and snowy winter day. It's actually Groundhog's Day, but Punxsutawney Phil did see his shadow, which means winter is going to be here for a while, which, considering how much snow is piled up, I think it will take at least until March or April for all this winter weather to melt away. We've been talking about parables in Godly Play the past couple weeks, and Miss Darlene told the parable of the Good Shepherd a couple weeks ago and shared some pictures and stories from her own childhood and of times when she was lost but then found. And then last week Miss Marissa told us about the Good Samaritan and how it's important to help people no matter who they are or whether or not we know them or not. Jesus wants us to help those who need it the most. So this week we have another parable about a mustard seed. It's probably not what you were expecting, but I actually raided my spice cupboard and dug out some mustard seeds for you to see. I brought a few because it's hard to see just one. I don't know if you can see those. They're very, very teeny tiny. So yes, these are the seeds that are used to make mustard. And as you know, we have all different kinds of mustard. If you go to the grocery store, you'll see bottles and bottles and jars of different kinds of mustard, from bright yellow to tan to dark brown to, and they have, spicy mustard and Dijon mustard. And so, although mustard is something that we're used to here in our diets, on hamburgers and hot dogs and those kind of foods, soft pretzels, it's interesting to think about where the foods we eat actually come from. So why don't we get started with today's parable. Well, this box looks old, and parables are old, so maybe there's a parable inside. This box is also the color gold. Parables are valuable, maybe even more valuable than gold. This box has a lid on it. Yes, I know boxes have lids, but so do parables. Sometimes, even if you are ready, you can't enter a parable. The lid is like a door. Sometimes it is shut. If that happens, don't be discouraged. Keep coming back again and again, and one day it will open for you. This box looks like a present, and parables are presents. They were given to you before you were even born. Even if you don't know what a parable is, it has still been given to you. Well, I guess we should look inside and see if there is a parable in there. I know they are easy to break, so we will have to be careful. I wonder what this could be. I wonder if it could be a parable. It is certainly yellow. There is nothing else but yellow. I wonder what it could possibly be. I know it does look like a lemon. I know it could be the sun. I wonder what else it could possibly be. A lemon drop? Maybe. Well, let's see if there's anything else in here that can help us get ready. Nope. All that's left now is for us to begin. There was once someone who said such wonderful things and did such amazing things that people followed him. As they followed him, they heard him talk about a kingdom, but it was not like the kingdom they lived in. It was not like any kingdom they had ever visited. It was not like any kingdom they had ever even heard of. They couldn't help it. They had to ask him, "What is the kingdom of heaven like?" One day when they asked him, he said, "The kingdom of heaven is like when a person took the tiniest of seeds, a tiny grain of mustard seed, a seed so small that if it were on the tip of my finger, you wouldn't be able to see it. The person took the seed and planted it in the ground, and it began to grow." The shrub grew up so big that it became a little tree. And the birds of the air came and made their nests there. Well, I hope you enjoyed that parable. I found a story to share with you about a tiny little mustard seed and what it becomes. So I hope you enjoy it, and I look forward to being with you all again real soon.
Hi everyone, it's Mary. I'm back again to have another story time with you. I've brought another picture book, and I don't think I've shown you my book bag, but I have a special book bag that I keep my books in. I'm holding it up so you can see it. It says, "Libraries rock." I really like to go to the library. There are so many good stories in a library. I'm going to open up my bag and see which story that we will share together today. Here it is. See the children on the front? They look very happy. I can tell you this, the story takes place in springtime. And springtime is when people do planting. And there's rain and sun and growth. So, go ahead and get settled. Get ready for the story. And we will begin right now. The Marvelous Mustard Seed, written by Amy Jill Levine and Sandy Eisenberg Sasso, illustrated by Margot McGank. A child plants a mustard seed in an empty garden. It is an itty-bitty seed. It isn't anything very special, yet. Mustard seeds are so small that you have to look hard to see them. You have to look so hard to see them that you need to get really close. There is not much to be done with a single teeny-weeny seed. You can't eat it or wear it. You can't take it for a walk or cuddle with it. You can't write or blow bubbles with it. The only thing you can do is plant it in the soil. Then the rain falls and the sun shines and things begin to happen in the earth. But no matter how hard you look or how close you get, you can't see the tiny seed. The seed is hidden down with the moles, down with the ants, down with the earthworms. Then it happens. In the place of the little bitty seed, up comes a shoot. Up comes a sprout. Up comes a bush. But it doesn't stop there. It grows, and it grows, and it grows, until it becomes a humongous tree. Birds make their nests there. The neighbors exclaim, "A mustard tree? Amazing! Birds resting there? Surprising! People enjoying its shade? Unbelievable!" Acorns grow into big oak trees. Cedars have trunks that you can't fit your arms around. Mustard plants are just ordinary bushes. But not this one. This one is a mustard tree. You don't have to look hard or get really close to it. It is right in front of you. Some people touch it to make sure it is real. Others sit under its branches. They take the pods from the tree and remove the seeds and make spices. They take the mustard leaves and seeds and make medicine. The spices and the medicine are there for everyone. The kingdom of God is like a mustard seed in the garden, right outside our windows, growing from itsy bitsy teensy weensy to colossal, from impossible to see to unable to miss. The tree is so gigantic, it's a wonder. It's not at all what we expected to find. And yet, there it is, surprising us, helping us to imagine what can be, but isn't yet. Did you enjoy that story? I did. You know, I'm pretty sure there are some of you out there that have some seeds, and maybe you've planted them. I'll bet you're excited. I can't wait for you to see what happens as you take care of them every day, water them, and make sure they get some sunshine.